Coming up 1 week from this Saturday down in Nashville, it is the Music City Bowl. Maryland taking on Auburn. Let's meet someone from the other side of that matchup. Joining us now, he's a DC native. He is Auburn linebacker Jalen McLeod, and he's with us now here on GCR. Jalen, it's Glenn. It's great to chat with you, man. Thank you so much for taking the time for us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, dude. Jalen, take me back a little ways because I always get worried whenever somebody from this area is playing up against Maryland. You ended up at Appalachian State. That's not because like Maryland overlooked you and now you've got malice in your heart and you want to make them pay next Saturday, is it?
It's a little bit because I was getting pursued by them, but they kept saying I was too small. So it's a little you know.
Might be a little personal, you're saying.
Yeah, it's a little personal.
Kind of worked out okay for you in the end. Kind of worked out all right, right? Like your journey, right? Like from where you were coming out of high school and going to App State. Like if I had gone back then and said, "Dude, you're going to be playing in massive games in a couple years at Auburn," would you have known that still was a possibility for you?
Nah, not at all. I would never see myself down this deep in the South. So yeah, I was like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I thought I see myself at Maryland or like a Big Ten school or something.
Has it been like a bit of a culture shock for you?
Yeah, it definitely is. But it's really peaceful down here, though. You know, it's different from the city.
All right, what's the craziest part about being down there? Like, what's the thing that maybe like you found out some guys were like going to do, and you were like, wait, that's really a thing you guys go and do when you have time off?
Hog hunting.
Have you done it?
Before.
Have you done it?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't done it. I want to. That's on my bucket list.
Oh man, like that is a different world. Not a lot of folks doing that in the DMV.
Not at all.
No.
I don't even think we hunt at all.
No, nobody is involved with that. That is crazy, man. Jalen, settling in the season that you've had, obviously on a personal level, I know it's been outstanding. Like, what made the transition so simple for you going up against SEC competition?
I just had to believe in myself. You know, that's the number one thing. Once you believe in yourself and you know what you're capable of, and you just go out there level-headed, you good. Like, don't make the highs too high, don't make the lows too low. That's the main thing coming to the SEC, planning to get in these big games. Don't make everything so big. Just keep it neutral, and then just play your game.
Jalen McLeod with us from Auburn as they're getting ready for the Music City Bowl next Saturday against Maryland. Jalen, how long does it take? Like, I can only imagine, like, when you go through something like what you guys went through against Alabama, how long does it take to, like, wake up one morning and be like, all right, I'm fine, I'm over it? Or have you still not gotten to that point yet?
You know how the rivalry games go. You never will get over it, you know, because that type of game is going to be talked about for long. It's going to outlive me. So it's something that you will never get over. You just got to make sure next time you play them, you do them worse than they did you know, and that was a horrible way to lose. But yeah, so basically it's never gonna go away because it's a rivalry game.
Do you find yourself like replaying moments in your mind, like, man, if we had just done, like, do you find yourself,
literally, literally, that's exactly how I'd be like, man, we still talk about it 3 weeks later, and we like, man, look, we could have did this. But you can't turn back time, you know.
I'm a little bit worried that means that you guys, like, you know, have it in your mind that you want to take out those frustrations next Saturday and make sure that, like, you know, you rewrite the story a little bit to end the season.
Yeah, because we saw how good our defense and how good our offense could was that game and what it could be. So we just gotta go off that.
I understand.
And go and play Maryland without play Maryland, you know.
Jalen McLeod with us here on GCR. Do you have? I'm assuming, like, basically, do you have friends on the Maryland roster?
Yeah, I train with Donnell Brown.
Okay, all right. So this one, you know, like you got a little bit of bragging rights at stake for something like this, right?
Yeah, when we see each other when we training, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. The other thing too for you, like, are you starting to think about the NFL? Like, is it start to come into picture for you? The opportunity that's in front of you moving ahead towards next year to hear your name called and have an opportunity to be, you know, doing this at the professional level.
Yeah, it definitely is because I did this bowl game. I get a little break, and I did that break. Everything is going to the NFL. Me, the way I eat, the way I train, the way I go in that field, the way I take film study. Everything's going to go into how I'm going to be able to prepare myself be a better player for the NFL.
Have you been, like, reaching out to folks? Has there been guys that you've talked to about going through that and, like, you know, asked for tips, anything like that?
Yeah. My friend from upstate, Nick Hampton, he played the same
Yeah.
position as me. He was number 9. So he told me the ins and outs and how things are going. He just told me just go in there and ready to work. Keep your head down. Just work.
I mean, it's all you can do, right? You got to take care of what you can take care of and control it. Like, how crazy is it for you? Like, do you almost have to pinch, like, hey, don't get too carried away. Don't start thinking about it too much. Like, let things, or do you sort of start finding yourself almost panicking? Like, dude, this is real. I've got this. This is happening for me.
Yeah. I don't see myself panicking at all though. But that's exactly why I tell my mom all the time. My dream is coming true, and I just got to keep working. I
No
can't
doubt,
take no
man.
days off.
No doubt. All right, spending the week in Nashville next week, right? Like, this is the cool part about a bowl game. Like, I know you got a football game to play, but you're gonna be able to have a little
Yeah.
bit of fun while you're there.
Yeah. Broadway. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're looking out, man. Like,
Yeah.
if you all are headed down to Nashville, you might be bumping into Jalen McLeod while you're
Yeah.
out somewhere. Like, how do you guys talk about that? Like, the staying focused part of it, but also knowing like this is a reward. Like, this is the point of being in a game like that, is to say, hey, we put in the hard work, we deserve this.
Yeah. It's a time to handle yourself like adults. We coming in before 7 o'clock. We doing everything football, strictly football. But after that, you can have your time off. Make sure you don't get in trouble. So that's the biggest. Something we trying to tell all the young guys. Like this is you can have fun. Just don't overdo it.
Right,
We're
right.
still on a business trip at the end of the day.
Yeah, you don't want this
So
to be the one where like you end up having your name in the paper. Like this
yeah,
is not the
yeah,
one. Like just go there, enjoy yourself, play a football game, and go from there.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Jalen, what should we know about this team? Like what you said about that defense, how it all came together in that performance. What should we know about the guys going to be out there, and what should we be expecting when Maryland faces off against your group?
Um, we're gonna be flying around. We lost some guys in the portal. They know that. A
Yeah.
lot of people know that. But we got young guys that's ready to step up to the plate, and that's something we telling them that we gotta play with that tenacity, no matter who's out there. When you out there, you the starter basically. So that's something that this defense has been working so hard for everybody to get that culture, and the culture is playing with energy, being excited to be out there, being ready. So that's something that we're gonna keep going outside of Maryland and
Uh,
going to next year.
Bro, please take it easy on him. Please, man. I look, I'm sorry that they didn't finish the deal, seal the deal to get you to Maryland. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt anybody. That's all I'm asking next Saturday.
Yeah.
Jalen, social media wise, what can we plug for you? Twitter, Instagram. Where can folks be giving you a follow?
Instagram.
And what's your handle on Instagram?
It's Jalen Rashawn. Jalen. Then Rashawn. Rashaan.
Awesome, man. Hey, Jalen, best of luck to you. Obviously, we can't pretend like we're rooting for you in the bowl game. We're obviously not. But best of luck to you and moving forward towards a professional career. Thank you for taking a couple of minutes for us. Enjoy the holidays and enjoy the trip to Nashville, all right?
Nah, you too. And I got one thing to say.
Yeah.
War Eagle.
Oh, no. Go Terps!